Okay, hello YouTube. Making a video here. I don't see any videos online about replacing a clutch slave cylinder and master cylinder in a second generation Dodge Neon. So I thought I'd make a video. So here goes. So basically, the master cylinder, it's located right under and up above your clutch pedal. Right up there, you can see the lever. And there's the pedal adjuster right there. And there's the master cylinder. Now you can see I removed the bolts. There's one bolt on the bottom. It's pretty easy to get to. Now there's a bolt on top. I ended up getting to it with extensions and elbows. You shouldn't have a problem there if you know what you're doing. So, got those two out there. Now I have to, I got the full master cylinder that comes with the full assembly, so it replaces all the bushings and stuff, which is good. Now, the clutch slave cylinder is located underneath the transmission. There's the transmission right there. That's the driver's side front tire. And there is the clutch slave cylinder right there. 2 bolts, releases it. Then I just got to disconnect the line and reconnect a new line. Now, in order to do this job, you need to remove your breather box. If you have a breather box down there, just disconnect, not the whole box, just where it connects up here. And then you also have to remove your filter and your filter box right here as well. That's as simple as the 4 bolts right there. And there's one more right here that goes down to there. Don't forget to disconnect this line right here. Now inside here, can't really see. See if I can get some light in there. Right there is the master cylinder. And basically, since I've disconnected the bolts, I could just pull that right out after I disconnect it from the clutch pedal. Right up here is another bolt you need to disconnect, and that releases your reservoir, so you can work with disconnecting things. Now I see one little problem where this line right here is going to be, I'm going to have to pull it out and hopefully have no problem disconnecting lines and reconnecting lines. But there's a line that goes to the air intake somehow, and I'm not sure which line it is, but it's kind of in the way. So if I have to, I'll move it. Okay, so I've removed the rod going into the master cylinder and the little connector here. The other part's right here. Okay, so basically that just pops right out, no problem. Now To get that off, you just pull it off with your hands. It just pops right off. There you go. She pops right off. Simple enough. Now I just wanted to mention you also have to remove your battery, and you have to remove your battery plate. It just makes it a lot easier when you're doing the work. I'm also going to redo my battery plate mount and paint it up and make it look nice again. And also the tray, clean that all up, put some rust stopper on that, and some rocker guard spray, and that should be good and keep it clean. So next I'm going to be removing the slave cylinder. I also need to mention that when working up here, these bolts right here on the air intake are 10. You're going to have some 12s and 13s on the battery plate and stuff like that. I believe that bolt's going to be a 10 as well. So basically you're working with 10, 12 mil, 13 mil, and I did use 9/16 as well. Now up in the clutch pedal area, you're going to be using for the 2 bolts that hold the master on, you're going to be using, I used a 13, and it's 8 mil for the adjuster. So now I'm going to be removing the clutch slave cylinder down here under the transmission. They're basically 10 mil. Now it looks like it's like a pressure release, so I can just pull it down and it should pop right out, hopefully.